God bless the people at Wizards of the Coast for continuing to not allow us to play. What the hell? Vindicate in Modern. Vindicate Modern Horizons 2 when? Ah, I see where the Chalice on 1 is going to be a problem, huh? Manic Vandal? What's the best white? Is it just Disenchant? Do we just play Disenchant? We can just play Disenchant. Disenchant's a pretty good flex pick. Do you think Disenchant over Celestial Purge and one of the ley lines? Because we are already down to 3 instead of 4. So we can actually cast ley line. We could be playing Rest in Peace, but we don't want to because we're a heavy graveyard deck, right? Also not playing any Aether Gusts. Maybe a Boil. D-Sphere, dude. Deputy of Detention Sphere? Could play Deputy of Detention Sphere. It's not good against E-Tron, though, or we're going to get Chaliced, right? You want to think of a card that's good in the E-Tron matchup that kills artifacts. I think Disenchant is probably the best one, 2 CMC. So we take out 1 Boil and then 1 Celestial Purge for 2 Disenchants. Feels pretty good. And then we just need to make sure to mull appropriately. Graveyard Hate that kills Chalice. Kaya. Oh, actual factual Kaya. Kaya's awesome. I already own Kaya. And Kaya owns. She's okay. So and then do we want 1 Disenchant? Yeah. The good Kaya. Not well the one that's modern, legal, and good. The Legacy one's sweet, but. So one Boil out. Yeah, that's the right one. White border, baby. Do I have a Disenchant? I do. Yeah, I think Disenchant over Purge. Well, this mana base is especially crazy for a reason that I will get into. I'm going to kick the client and then grab a drink, and then we will be back for league number 2. Astrolabe's so fine. Yo, you right, dog. Okay, Moto's loading. I'll be right back. That's okay. Alrighty. Let's do it. Yeah, it looks like you you took one of your mentor lists and swapped it. I have a question, Roy. How would you find the conclusion of 2 Force of Negations is optimal? Just as a thought experiment. Because I have my answer for that question, but I would like to know yours. How do you test Magic the Gathering in a way where you go, yes, Force of Negation 2 of, got it. We've solved it. I think I sound like more of a jerk right now than I mean to be. Well, while Roy is attempting to formulate a good answer for that question, I'd first check out articles by Frank Karsten. Fair. He's done the math. We're hopping into deck number 2 for today. I meant to play in an online preliminary, but we all make mistakes, and mine was thinking it was at 4 when it was actually at 3. So what we've got here is instead of playing Jeskai cat combo, we're playing Esper cat combo. So what does the color black give us in addition to what we were playing before? It's not just what black gives us, but it's an entirely different approach with this deck compared to the Jeskai one. So this deck is playing 6 discard spells in the 1 CMC slot, which combo wonderfully with our good friend Snapcaster Mage. So we can discard on 1, and then we can play Snapcaster on 3 and discard them again. This will clear the way for our Saheeli Rai Felidar Guardian combo. This combo causes instant death to your opponent as long as they cannot block infinite kitty cats. And then the rest of this is just a generally kind of like an Esper control shell around this. We've got, of course, Teferi the Time Raveler here. So he's going to make it a lot easier for us to go off unimpeded. And then because we are tangentially playing islands, Lawson has constructed this mana base very cleverly with blue sources like Darkslick Shores. So the total number of islands in this deck is 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1 Hallowed Fountain, 1 Watery Grave, and 1 Snow-Covered Island. So that means on our sideboard we get to play Boyle. He was playing 3 before, but we've gone down to 2, and that's in order to make slight adjustments here. We've got Disenchant and Kaya Orzhov Usurper to combat the card Chalice of the Void. Chalice on 1 is Savage against this deck, and E-Tron's a pretty popular deck in the format. I'm going to hop right into a league right now and see how she goes. There's wonderful things to talk about in our sideboard, but generally speaking, I think we're good to go here. Yeah. Well, Boyle's excellent in the metagame, and people are not going to be expecting it from the blue deck, so they're more likely to go shields down against you. Yeah. So, I mean, I think the problem with that process is, apart from it taking like a decent amount of time, I think you just like, I think that the truth of the matter is it's quite intuitive. Well, if you can think of a better plan, I'm interested to hear. I think this is not good enough in the dark. Well, we've got double time cop, we got half the combo, but we got only 2 lands. I want a land heavier hand. That's better. It's weird. It's weird because we just swapped 2 Saheelis for 2 lands here, but I'm actually considerably happier with this hand. I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to bottom. What do our fetches look like? Sorry. This mana base is a little bit. Blood Crypt, that's a red source. So this can get red, this can get red. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bottom the Mesa just to not tip them off so much. I'm gonna play turn 1 Marsh Flats so they're not expecting blue, and we're gonna pass the turn. Pulling also mulligan to 6, mulligan to 5. Uh-oh. This is when it gets scary. If they go lower than 5, we're terrified. Until they play like a forest and it's like, oh, okay. Whew. Because I think the truth of the matter is when you're playtesting and trying to fine-tune the numbers, you really, really have to trust some amount of intuition. I think it's actually a lot of intuition. I think there are cards that you can figure out. Yeah. Right. I'm just saying, like, I don't think you can get a statistically significant amount of data. I think anyone who's going to sell you that idea is probably lying, or they're just wrong. So it really has to be like a feeling of like, yes, I want, and I have like very, very, very loose heuristics on how to choose the number of a card you want. So like a 4 of is something you don't mind seeing 2 of in a game. You might even be happy to see 2 of it in a game. Whereas like if it's a 2 of, you're like, I'm pretty sure I want, like, I don't only want 1 in the deck. Seeing 2 is not disastrous. Okay. Misty. We're going to keep concealing our colors a little bit here. So this can get blue. Probably blue-black. This probably gets black-red. Okay, this is a good sign. Temple Garden means our Fatal Push is going to have text. It's going to be bad. I think I want to draw some discard before I just fire off Teferi into a myriad of counters. They play Snake here. I'm going to push it. They went to 5, so we're pretty up on cards. If they play Teferi here, we get to play our Teferi, and hopefully they don't also have Force. Yeah, but that's mana leak in that deck. I mean, I guess, like, if it resolves, we just win, but... And now I've given them more time to draw. I'm not going to feel bad about the play I made, but yeah, we probably should have just slammed Teferi. I don't know. The threat that they can put out is Jace, which is bigger. Well, 50-50. Yeah, it's weird. I waffle between being too aggressive and too conservative a lot of the time. And it's not really always based on anything particularly solid in terms of fundamental. I guess they were low enough on resources. I just definitely should have slammed the Teferi the first chance I got. If it resolved, it would be game over immediately. I just don't think that way a lot of the time. So we want to be careful with our red source against Field of Ruin. Sure. Okay. Against Bant, I'm going to tick down just to get the card. I need some more action here. And that's phenomenal. Thank you, deck. Thank you. That's good. So if they play Big Papa Tef, which they would need to draw land to do that. If they draw Big Papa Tef, they can tuck my Teferi, but that'd be great. Kill my Teferi on its own. Can stop my Teferi from getting big enough to get me value, but it's fine. They're missing land still. I'm going to get my Godless Shrine here. No, I can get the Water Grave or the Hallowed Fountain because I thought there was a Water Grave in this deck. Oh, it's here. Oh, I sacked the wrong fetch line. Got it. Idiot. Got it. Godless Shrine it is. I want double black. So if I draw Inquisition or Thoughtseize, we get to snap off both. Apt. Alright. Yes, please. Nothing. That was confusing. Screwed up my damn turn because they didn't do anything. Weird. So we're going to wait with this cat. I don't need to cast this now. We have enough mana to combo as soon as we draw a Saheeli. So we're in a winning position. At the end of the turn, we're going to go Snap Opt. What if they field here? If they do, I have a basic mountain to get. So having the double black is not necessary. We can fetch another one if we need to. Get the mountain. Hello, Clarice. Here's my mountain. The Mountain of Madness. I could have done that, but my Teferi was only on 3 this turn. Bounce of the Forest, what? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't think you're saying words. Okay. Now they're going to attack. That's fine, I don't care. I wonder if they cast Uro here. Then we're going to snap opt and see what's up. Is it just for the 2/1 body? Yeah, you got it. Thumbs up. Oh, that's a fine Snapcaster Mage opponent. Would be a shame if I had my own. Okay. One snappy lad. Grab my opt. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. I have another blue in my deck. Yeah, I have the Hallowed Fountain still. What you got over there, nerd? Show me all secrets. Nice hand! Woo! Woo! Get out of here. Alright. Here's my O2. Skadoosh. Yeah, I want them to play Uro. That's absolutely true. Okay, this could go badly for me. This could go quite badly for me. So, we have perfect information here. So I will definitely find a way to lose. We can let them hit Teferi for 2. Sorry, for 1. If they're casting Cryptic here, I'm going to force it. Oh, I know it's... yeah. Okay. See you, bud. All right, everything is coming up Millhouse. Except for that. Oh, cool. Got him. Got him. Is this what it feels like to be Lawson Zandy? I bet it is. I don't know. Any of them. Play the cat first. I already have enough mana open, but... No, I want to learn how to do the combo. No. All right, well, fair enough. We copped him. I did a tweet. You did a Twitter? Did you just do a Twitter? All right. Against Bant. These things are good. These things are... Why is Twitter so slow? Why is Twitter so slow? Come on. Come on. Come in. There we go. That looks insane. It's limited format. We'll have some wild boars. This was turn 9. I only had 2 cards left in my library. Sick. Dude. Good Hearthstone hand. I like it. I did have to look deep into the board state. I was like, what in the hell? Wait, it's +2. How could... Huh. Did I screw up? I probably screwed up. All good. Teferi is not... Teferi is by far the best thing I could resolve here, but it was also the most valuable thing in this entire match. Ashiok is also exceptional. So... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. They had... Oh, they have a path in their hand. But then I was looking at the numbers, and I was like, where is it? So, if they drew Mana Leak or Force of Negation, we get got here. But I'll take it to one shot. Is this F6 equity, or do they actually have it? Okay, stroke path 1. So we're going to slam Ashiok here. Time Cop, Tiago Chan. Yeah, we've got a pretty good dream team here. Oh no, their Disdainful Stroke's gonna have a target. Oh come on, really? Jeez, the top of their deck was nothing but fire. Whew. Nice draw, Snapcaster Mage. Boosh. You cannot possibly have another counter in your hand. Come on. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to have a 4th land. We're going to rip a boil. And we're going to eat them. So their top decks were, in order, Archmage's Charm, Mystical Dispute, Veil of Summer. The Veil of Summer, which would have been useless on any of those other turns. In that exact sequence, it was insanity. So now they have Path Stroke +1. They drew a 5th land there at least. So they're not on all fire. Good God. Womp, womp, womp. This Jace, I know it looks like a Jace, but it's actually a basic land. It's weird, I know. But it's actually a tapped basic land, which is cool because I'm going to be able to play Boil next turn. So they have this Stroke, which hopefully I'll be able to play around at some point. And because they don't want to deal with this being on the battlefield. Maybe they let it resolve. No, okay, cool. I go end of turn, Archmage's Charm, then reset the Archmage's Charm. Shoot. Yeah, I could have pathed my Snap, but like, I don't know. That was probably better than the line I took. I haven't played enough of these kind of decks where you do that. Oh, they're Archmages charming themselves, and they set what on top? Oh, the other Archmage's Charm. Got it. Okay. I just need to draw a blue card, and we will... Might get to do it in their upkeep. Let's see if I draw a blue card. I would love to draw a blue card. Blue card. Blue. 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 Like, obviously showing them the boil is bad because they have disdainful stroke, so they can keep them up. But like, I don't know. We can have a Jund player's confidence that we should have won that game. Okay. Going blue-black on this. I'd actually have to count it. I know I took out one snap. Ooh, okay. Okay. It's fine. 12, 20, but a lot of them are very, very high value cards. It's fine. It's fine. It's actually fine. This is like playing Inverter again. Guardian obviously has a lot more. Yeah, sure. Why not? Every single game. Yep. Seems like such a nice lady. Alright. No value snap. Go. I wish I was roying them here. I wish I had another black source. Well, I don't even need another black source. I wish I had another discard spell in my hand. So they counter this, and I go, aha! I had you the whole time. Wow, that's so good. So when they play their Teferi next turn, I path my snap? That's the plan. And counters it. Has it finally happened? Oh! Resolves. What the hell do I path? I don't think that. I think I have to path the Mentor. Jesus. Nice Mentor deck. Still our thing? Sorry, bud. That is not the line I took. We just want lands. You can path snap and hope you peel a land. Yeah, okay. I believe you guys. I don't know. I just feel like the Monastery Mentor, like, I'm happy to have them spend it on this. Okay, cool. So I want to land the Saheeli this turn. Mausoleum Water can't counter Saheeli. It's only top, please. Now, until that point, we would have a great time. Yeah, they're gonna tempo us out of this game, I believe. Something. Still can't get rid of the Saheeli, but not the Saheeli, the Thalia, but at least we can make them do stuff. Sure, why not? Bottom the cat. Probably supposed to keep that. Yeah. Okay. So I need to get another black. I'm going to get black-red here because then we can cast... no, I don't need to get another black. But I will. I want the red for Saheeli. Glad this is Inquisition and not words. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize would be Unified Will. Well, I'm glad I see that one coming. They have double Drogskull Captain. I can beat one with Path. Path, Drogskull Captain. That's their hand. Okay, cool. Still their hand. My fetch was wrong. I should have fetched Sacred Foundry. Apt, new. Okay. That's a thing that could happen there. Jeez, I really want that. Bottom. Bolt this. Actually, they'll be able to next turn. But that's fine. We got to back up. Yep. Sprawl on red, and then bolt. Cool. Basic land for my combo turn. Although my colors aren't great for that one. So probably having another red is okay. Red is for Saheeli combo. So next turn we can combo in one shot. So plus Teferi, play a tap land, play Snap Opt, one here, and then possibly another 2 next turn. Because oh no, I don't need more blue. But no, I do need more blue, or I need to shock for the blue. So take 1 this turn, then 2 next turn. So I'm at virtual 7. Because I have to Thoughtseize to get the Glorybringer. If there is one. You can always top deck it anyway. Oh no, I've Teferi'd. Okay, so we're going to draw step. We're going to draw step Thoughtseize them. Got it. Got it. Found it. Found the line. We found the line, friends. Time Cop. Nobody escapes Time Cop. What if funny thing happened on the way to your draw step? Wow, it was like there was a glory bringer here. Wow. So they need to have double haste threat and or burn spell to beat me. Double glory bringer, please no. There's the glory bringer. So virtual 5. Uh-oh. Oh, they went to combat? Oh, the Bloodbraid can't cascade. That's right. Cool. So we probably just won the game. Sick. Sick. It was a tight one, though. You're watching Time Cop. Yeah, results. Let's get another one of these things. This is a tight game, actually. Okay. Once again, we've won a game 1. Of course, that means we are destined to lose this best of 3. Alright. Versus Grull. Kaya seems good. Kaya's Guile seems okay. Jeez. I think that's it. So... Push is good. Probably want to go down on Thoughtseize. The Thoughtseize won me that game. Snapcaster. Force of Negation in there at the end, but actually, did we? I don't know. It worked out. Snap Thoughtseize. Draw step Thoughtseize you. Get wrecked. I think I used the word destined in there if you want to get it a little more accurate. I want to know if they have a bolt in hand. We didn't know about a bolt. The 2 bolts we knew about were from the early game. Sure. It's about as good of a hand as this deck has been willing to give me. We've got turn 1 push. It's hard to turn that out bad. What is up? Arbitriv? 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 I don't know what it is, but it seems sweet. It seems sweet. Okay, so we're gonna get basic swamp here because I don't want to take 1,000,000 damage this game. And push. Oh yeah, Arbiter 4. Yeah, that seems way more logical, huh? I'm gonna go with Arbitriv. Yeah, but you have an underscore for MTG. So, welcome. I know you are already following, so thank you for that. Having an awesome day playing some Magic the Gathering here. I meant to play in a preliminary, but I goofed it because I am a goofball. They also have 5 mana, so they can play Skooz Clothis. Then we play our Teferi, we bounce the Clothis, lose our Teferi. That doesn't seem great. If they hit 6, though, they can play Clothis Pyramid. I think we just have them discard the Clothis here and just let them have all everything in play. Man, this is brutal. This is like almost the best hand they could have had. Oh yeah, Grand Arbiter Augustine the Fourth. Yeah. So would you like to be Arbiter the Fourth then? Okay. Jeez. We have no way to beat a wide board. In particular. Take the Scoos and hope for the sick tempo gains? Because likely what they're going to do is then play Clothis and then wait until the turn after to play Pyromancer, which means I get to Teferi, bounce their Clothis, and kind of set them back a turn. That's what we're going to do. I don't know if it's right, but that's what we're going to do. Oh, I've seen the Super Tax, man. Arbiter the Fourth, MTG. You gots it. You gots it. Alright, here comes Clothis. Yep. That's a big lady. Attack of the 50-foot woman! Oh my! Flavor text uses a gender neutral pronoun. It does? It's the flavor text on Augustine. Augustine. Oh, wait. Whoa. Hold on a second. I just go for combo here, right? Their hand is Pyromancer plus X. If I play Saheeli and I get a land on top, we win. All right, we're going to go for combo. We came here to combo. If you ain't here to combo, you picked the wrong place. Picked the wrong Friday night. All right. Ooh, neat. It's not even a gender neutral one, it's an it. That's awesome. I don't think it is a gender neutral pronoun. I think it is an I don't know, objective pronoun. I don't know. You know grammar. I don't know. You know I don't know stuff about nothing. Cool. This is exactly what we wanted. They could top deck. No, Bolt doesn't do it. Land plus a Bolt will do it. No way. Oh my god. No way. I mean, we didn't hit our land anyway, so. Man, that's so good. And now this is useless. Great. Super awesome. So, oh, and with the way I fetched, I can't even cast the Teferi. Pass the turn. I'm at 13. Jesus. Why does this deck hate me? Oh my god. Unreal. Because they could Arbor Elf to untap their land, but then they could matches. I mean, you're not wrong. With this deck, I'm on the way. The worst part being, we always win game one. We've won game one 100% of the time. Cool. GG, go next. God bless it. I have never had such an incredible streak of bad luck. Welcome, Brian. Welcome, welcome. Thanks again for the Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate it. We'll have to run Scion of Warza again someday. I haven't played Pioneer in a while. What about Mono Blue, Karn, plus Urza in Modern? How do you feel about that one? Play a fair mid-range Urza Karn deck. Get Dad and the little boy back together. Kind of over Pioneer. Yeah. I mean, so when I was trying to brew the artifact decks, yeah, exactly. When I was trying to brew the artifact decks, I was like, the options in this format suck so bad. Even for artifact mana, they're god-awful. Like, you can't even play Signets. There's no talismans. Like, it's so brutal. Well, I got in trouble on Twitter once, Roy, for saying that when I don't know my opponent's pronoun, that I refer to them as he, she, it, they, and they said I wasn't allowed to refer to people as it. Power Stone combo in Pioneer. I saw like the Mystic Sanctuary Power Stone combo deck with what's it called? The legendary artifact. Untaps everything. Oh my god. I'm playing Inverter again. Okay. Paradox Engine, that's the one. Okay. I pitched Teferi here, right? The rest of my hand is so good. It's Teferi or Path. I guess on the play... Yeah. Feels weird, but I think this is okay to do. So I want white, red, and blue. Oh. Well, that... Yeah. Okay. Well, crap. Take the pillage. I think going down on lands in my combo deck is a really bad idea. My new meme's taken off, Roy. New meme's taken off. I posted it today. They shocked. Good God, really? I mean, I guess I'm glad I took the Pyromancer. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. Goodness gracious. This is what the loss looks like. This is what the lost match looks like. I mean, it's not your fault, right? Like, it's not anyone's fault. Like, there's no way anyone could predict that this would happen to anyone. The unbelievably bad variance here is kind of astronomical. Like, and now I'm in this terrible position because, like, I can play Teferi, bounce their Pyromancer, but then they can, like, play it again. That's high value. I guess the best play for me here is nothing, because then next turn I can Teferi, bounce the Pyromancer, Inquisition them. Because there's no guarantee that they drew anything good. So let's try that. Their draw is pretty slow here. Although with the way this game's been going, or these matches have been going, it's going to be like land, questing beast, smack you for 6. I can't get any white mana now? So playing Saheeli out here is just death for her? Their hand is going to be, yep, can't even target anything. Cool. I want to see what the top card of my deck is before I concede. Cool. That was god awful. Wow. The consistency of this league is amazing. I think I have to keep going just to see how bad it gets. It's like when you go to a terrible movie. I'm just going to fill up my water while we're queuing. I'll be back in less than 30 seconds in case it pops. Oh. Remember, folks, make sure that you have a good life when you are registering for a Magic the Gathering tournament, because it's going to test every bit of your spirit. What I mean by that is make sure that you do good things with your life outside of Magic, because Magic can be very unkind to you. So today I went out and I did grocery shopping for a 94-year-old lady who, if she had to do her own shopping, not only is she a little bit frail, but you know, with the current climate of the world, that wouldn't be a good choice for her. And luckily, I have all the time in the world I need right now. Infect. Okay. Hierarch, Agent, Crosa. Yeah, taking the Agent. Cool. Luckily, I have enough time right now that I can easily do that for her. So make sure that you do stuff with your life that you can feel good about. Make sure you're not too invested in Magic, because if this was the only thing that mattered to me, this would be pretty bad. But luckily, I have plenty of other things going for me in my life. So, oof, that is an awful art. It's god awful. Play. It disturbs me when someone only has one thing, quote, going for them. I mean, if you've ever watched a, what do I want to say, like not a documentary, the dramatization of someone's life, like the hit movie Ray. There are many super successful people where that is the case. Although they don't normally live a very healthy life, so obviously. Bottom that. So they played the Pendlehaven, they drew the Moth. Okay. Getting a little chunky on lands over here, deck. Oh my god, we just keep flipping back and forth between drawing way too many lands and never enough. Brutal. Okay, let's see if we're dead twice. Because we couldn't draw a blue card. And the one creature with Infect that they drew has flying. Oh no, there was an Ink Moth in their hand. Well, take the scale up. So we're going to take 7 next turn, and then 3 the next turn. So we're on 2 turns on lethal. Great. No, we're going to take 8. They don't have enough mana. They don't have enough mana. Do they? Cast the Hierarch, land, activate, Pendlehaven. Okay, yeah, they don't have enough mana. So we'll see how they choose to sequence here. They can definitely 7 me. We'll see if they choose 7 or 4. Sorry, 8 or 4? No, 7 or 4 this turn. Four it is. Which is good because we have this Force of Negation for next turn, so we're going to take 4 again next turn. So we got to find a piece of removal. We have a chonk. Let's see if we can draw one. Yeah, I can't play that this turn. Okay, still need to draw removal. Attack. Well, we're 0 for 3, but we win the first game easily every time. And then the deck either floods or draws like 2 lands. We lost game 2 against Gruul, where they seasoned Pyromancered into exactly Mountain Lightning Bolt to kill my Saheeli and stop me from comboing the next turn. But we always win game 1. Except this time we might not. It has been the most incredible sequence of bad luck. Yeah. I've never experienced anything quite like it. Any pump spell in their deck except for Vines of Vastwood beats us here. I think Vines, they can't. Okay, looks like we get Stave Execution, but it won't be fast enough. We don't have time to do Ket combo, so need removal. I think we need to draw 2 pieces of removal. I don't even know if that's possible. Oh, sorry, 4 pieces of removal. Game, so they will not necessarily know what we're up to over here. We haven't flipped a Jace once this league. Oh, we did in a game where we were immediately going to win. I'm not boarding it out because of that. I'm just boarding it out in general. think Jace enabling removal spells at sorcery speed is generally not going to be good enough here. So I can't. Oh my god, why? Oh, this hand is so good, except for the lack of snow mana. Oh. Alright, cool. Got it. Keepable hand. Okay. So I have black, blue. If I fetch basic swamp, I have black. Well, I'm not going to fetch basic swamp. I want a duel. I want Watery Grave. Yeah. If I had fetched basic swamp, I wouldn't be able to cast Teferi if I draw it. It's being a rough one. Well, it could have been a lot worse. Take the Hierarch? They cast Blighted Agent with... No, because they can't. Okay. Take the Hierarch. Are we learning stuff? I wouldn't say I'm learning anything much. This feels like the inverter of Modern to me, in that it feels like a kind of controlling deck, and then it's got these clunky pieces in it that don't add to the control strategy for me. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. I think, so the one big conclusion I came to after the very first one was that I think Jeskai is probably better for this deck because playing the proactive spells like Seasoned Pyromancer and things like that seem more appealing to me than playing discard spells in the Veil of Summer format. So this is 4 plus. Okay, so we don't care. So can take Groundswell or Vine. I want to take Vines here because they could Groundswell next turn. Oh no, they could Groundswell and keep the Veil. Yeah, we're taking Groundswell. So we're kind of putting them in a little box. Cool. Vines, Coast, Veil, Agent. I think they're likely to play Agent this turn, but we'll see. I think Thoughtseize and Inquisition are pretty bad in this meta, generally speaking. It's not that they're bad, I just think there's enough Veils floating around that there's a good swath of the metagame that's just going to wreck you for playing it. So now I can't snap discard spell here. And then they have the Vines of Vastwood for next turn. The Rancor was like an unbelievably good draw for them. Cool. Because then we're going to play Snap, block here, and then get beat the hell up. I guess we can just take the 3. Now they can play Blighted Agent and have the Veil. Or they can play their pump spell, and then I force it, and then... Okay, so we're just going to sit here with mana open and hope that they don't play their pump spell. Because if they do, we can't beat it. Cool. Alright, lost in 2. Yeah, I'm not wrong, right? I don't know what happened this league. It was just like a complete meltdown. Like, and I don't know if it's that I'm not familiar with this deck and I don't know what kind of hands to go to, or if we were just as brutally unlucky as I think we were. I don't know. It was really bad, but the deck is good. I'm pretty sure this deck is good. The fact that we turn 4 killed people in 3 matches in a row was pretty good. Wasn't even turn 4 every time. We beat the Bant control in game 1 with a Teferi on the. We had our Teferi Time Raveler on the board, and we played it out just like we're supposed to. I feel like this number of 1 mana spells maybe is a problem. Maybe we want to do something like this and then add 2 lands and a Thoughtseize. I think something like this maybe is better. I think so. The deck in the format that does this is Jund. But one of the strengths of Jund is that they don't need any particular cards in the rest of their deck that stack together. So like yeah, see you, bud. It's always been Modern, when you get more interactive, they can just run perfect and you die. I mean, yeah, that was basically today what happened is like a lot of our opponents just had like perfect game 2 and 3s and they ate us alive. Yeah, I definitely think we want more lands, but there were games where we flooded too, so that was really messed up. I think maybe that could become the black-white the black-white Horizon land. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I know, or maybe just more forces. Jace never managed to flip, not even once. Well, he flipped once. We immediately had won the game already. He was a Merfolk looter that drew me my other combo piece when we won that game because he drew the combo piece, not because he was Jace. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I have to figure out what we're playing. 0 counter magic. Is that part of the problem? Maybe. I might be interested in getting rid of these paths, putting in another fatal push, and then getting some Mana Leak or Drown in the Lock in here. Maybe we can even get that Thoughtseize out of there and get another something. I really hate Path to Exile. That's my thing. Like, I don't. Just be under 5 CC and have Run in 6. Oh, yeah. Yeah, could do that. Get 5 colors in here. I'm into that. Get the snaps out. Keep the Jaces, maybe. Yeah, certainly food for thought. Anywho, I'm sure my good friend Lawson, mad scientist that he is going to come up with something great. But this was brutal for me. Despite that, we had Jace bad. Yeah, I think Jace is bad. I don't think he's bad in Pioneer, and I think he's bad in Modern. It's just so fragile. You get so much virtual card advantage from not having any creatures that you care about dying in the early game. So we're now playing Jund Cat combo here. If you look at this, we get some Seasoned Pyromancers in here. Oh yeah, now we're cooking with propane, right? Jace bad. Anywho, thanks everybody who was checking this out. Thanks for checking this out all day long. I am going to take a needed break for the evening. I'm going to go for a little run, do a little workout, you know. And for everyone else, make sure that magic is not the only thing in your life. Because again, it can be very cruel to you, as this deck was to me, even though it was wonderful. I will put this up on YouTube to show the meltdown, and so people can witness the spectacularness that this was. And a bit of a build of maybe a 5-color cat combo that we might do at some point. I just definitely want to play the Jeskai cat combo. And I got a bunch of tickets off of some sick new opens, so as well as my Helica glider avatar, which is kind of neat. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys.